crafty morning. I am here to share a design team project for you for Knitwit Collections. I did a collection of cards and I mixed up a couple of different kits, and it is the Winter Snow Princess kit and the Ooh La La kit. And I wanted to show you what I do because I kind of get overzealous and I print a lot of stuff because I get excited and I want to print everything. So what I do is I go ahead and print them out. Sometimes I fussy cut, as I did with these. And sometimes I just have extras that I print up. And I keep all my scraps. So I save all of that. Even the small ones. Let's see if I can find a small one. Even the small ones, I save those. And then down the line, I might need those. So here's my Ooh La La scraps. These are my winter Snow Princess scraps. These are my Good Hair Day scraps, and I have other bags over there. But I wanted to show you I saved them all, and I'm going to tell you why. Here is my first card, and this is made all from scraps that I had left from when I made Rihanna's Snow Princess album. And so I just wanted you to see that if I'd have thrown all these away, I would have had to print them again. And no need to do that. Now, these little tags, these are not even full-size tags because I had some little small scraps. So when I die cut these, they don't go all the way down. I just cut them and fit them in there so that they look like they're full-size tags. And these are Magnolia tag dies, if you're wondering. So I just wanted to give you that little tidbit that you can save yourself a lot if you keep your scraps. I also keep my lace and trim scraps. Some of them are only this long, but I save them because, for instance, here I had 2 scraps of this, and I didn't have enough to go all the way across, but I did have enough to put it here so it gives the illusion that it goes all the way across, but it doesn't. So I used this pretty lace, and I wanted it to look fluffy and frilly. I didn't want it glued all the way down, so I left it like that. Spellbinders die here. Super cute image. I wish I could tell you where I got it. I've had it in my stash for years, but I'm pretty sure I got it on Etsy. And I came across those the other day when I was preparing for a destash and was like, oh no, these are staying. So I had this butterfly applique in my stash. I use these Magnolia dies to make the butterfly look like it's flying. This trim right here was gifted to me by Louisa. Thanks, Louisa, when I was on her digital design team. These are a couple of little flower appliques I got off of eBay. And then I used this pearl and lace trim as my stopper. And there's my sentiment area. And ta-da! Card number 1. I really like it. I wasn't sure I was going to like this big puffy lace, but I really do. So that's card number 1. Let's go with this one. Card number 2. And again, these are all the same like bunny images that I got from that one seller. So all these go together, and I don't remember where I got them. But this little bunny is super cute, and it could either be a birthday bunny or it could be an Easter bunny. So the bunny has a party hat, and there's some balloons and a cupcake. Sorry about that. A little gift and another cupcake. So on this card, I used 2 different collections. I used the Ooh La La collection, which is the pink in the background, and the pink here with the flowers. And because the image had the blue and the pink, it just went beautifully. So I die cut this collection of balloons up here, used the papers also from the 2 collections, did my little twine bows and my, you know, your balloon string holder, whatever. I had this scrap of lace back here, one little scrap. I had this scrap, and I utilized it like this. when it was just in a bag, you were like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with that small little strip? But this is what I did with it. And then I just put lace all around the edge of the card. Little magnolia die there and a little flat back heart. Then down here, I have the same lace that I used around the edge, and I put some little blue flat back pearls across there to make my stopper and my sentiment area. So how perfect. I started out with the image. I went to my computer and I said, okay, what am I going to have in my Knitwit file folder that I can match to this image? And when you have a number of collections in your stash to work with, this is the kind of thing that you can do to put things together, mix and match. Let's go with this one. So this one had kind of a gray bunny, but it had this floral print as well on the inside of the ears. Why are you not focusing? So you can see the floral print on the bunny. So I went with the striped floral print from the Ooh La La collection. This is also from the Ooh La La. But what I wanted to be able to show you, as I did with the blue one, is the blue paper was the Snow Princess paper. But you can see I didn't have to use it for a snow theme or a princess theme. I was able to use it for a blue bunny theme. And the same thing with this. I used a gray cardstock Spellbinders die. I just did some layering. I added this heart trim that Christine sent me. Thank you again, Christine. That was the last of it, but I used it up really quickly. I appreciated it. And then this little small rosette trim. Then I layered a couple of flower appliques in my stash. These two are Wild Orchid Craft. I had this flat back heart in my stash. Double layered lace bow I made with my Zutter Bow It All. I added a flat back. This is a magnolia fence die and a magnolia lamp die. And then the bottom, just that same lace and pearl trim I showed you on the other card, and voila. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. This is super cute. This actually, I think I just got it at Hobby Lobby. It was like twice as long. And in order for it to stand straight out like that, I had to go ahead and trim it up. But I think it looks so shabby-licious. Awesome. Card number 3. Okay, card number 4, we're going to go back to a blue bunny card because I had 2 of each image. So this one obviously very similar to the other one in that we started with the same blue bunny. But instead of the big puffy lace, I did this lace here. This was a scrap I had in my scrap stash. This was also a scrap, and this was a scrap that I had in my scrap stash. So there you go. More scrap paper. Everything I used here was scrap paper. I printed nothing. So I had this nice lace in my stash, and it's a firm lace. So it looked great bordering the card. This is a magnolia die back here with the little hearts, and I just tied some twine there. I ripped apart some fabric flowers I had in my stash, and then I layered the Recollections flowers and added some eyelash trim, a lace bow. This is a Spellbinders die behind the bunny. I used this polka dot trim also in my scrap stash. I layered the pearl there, and then my sentiment area. And that's card number 4. All right, we're going to go back to this particular bunny, the kind of birthday / Easter bunny. I had some very pale blue, this lace in my stash. I put it at the top and I put it at the bottom as well. I also had some of this pink fluffy trim, and I did the same thing. I had to trim it. And then I had these 2 little flowers in my stash, and these were gifted to me by, I believe, Christina in our swap gosh, like 2 years ago. And then these were recently sent to me as a gift, and I layered them on those rosette flowers to just kind of give it a fun little happy birthday sort of feel. I had some like frilly lace here. I added this trim that was in my stash and my sentiment area. And that's card number 5. Card number 6. We're back to this bunny, which you can see has the floral pattern ears and is a little gray bunny. And what I did with this one is I decided to accent the green that's in this Ooh La La paper. What I didn't mention was on this card, the pink is the Ooh La La collection and the blue is from the Snow Princess. So once again, check it out, guys. You can mix and match these collections for whatever you need. They don't have to just stay in the same collection. So back to this card. I used that same lace I had used on the blue card, and I just love how it borders the card. So pretty. I had this gorgeous doily in my stash that was recently gifted to me. I used a lot of gifted items in these cards. Thank you, ladies. More of the Magnolia Fence dye there, and then I just layered a flower applique with a fabric flower and then the fabric flower center. I used a lot of cheesecloth on these cards. I didn't point it out on some of the other ones, but I did. And I just did a double crinkled seam binding bow. I added another flower to the center there. And I added this trim, which was out of my my stash of scraps. And then this is another one of the images from the Ooh La La collection. And you can see how the green is accented very nicely by the green cardstock. So that's card number 6. All right. I hope you enjoyed these, guys. I hope you will take my advice and save your scraps. I hope you will also take my advice and mix and match your collections for whatever it is you're creating, what your need is. And the more collections that you have, the more ability to mix and match. Like I said, this is just 2 collections mixed and matched, but I promise you, as time goes along, I'm going to be doing this more and more. So let's go back over the cards. You know, I always like for you to tell me which one's your favorite and why. So card number 1 is the one with the fluffy lace and the butterfly. Card number 2 is the one with the balloons. Card number 3 is the gray card. Card number 4 is the blue bunny with the flowers card. Card number 5 is the birthday bunny with the rosette flowers. And card number 6 is the, we'll just call this the green card. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope you got some inspiration. These cards will be for sale on eBay. I don't know if I'll get them listed this morning. Probably not. Probably be tonight. But if you're interested in these, let me know. If I have somebody who wants to snatch them up before I list them, that'd be awesome. All right. Thanks for watching. Happy Scrappy Day.